my beautiful girls, welcome in. I am so happy to have you with me today. I'm very excited for this style of video. I don't think I've ever done one like this before, and I want to give you the best beauty hacks that are going to make you glow from within. So I'm so excited to get started. What I have first are some physical things, like actually tangible products, physical routines, and things that I do that have just changed my life. I just feel so much more beautiful and glowing and put together, and I'm so excited to share this with you. And then I also want to give you some inner work hacks. Of course, as an inner work and feminine energy coach, I have to give these to you too. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So the first one, we're just gonna get right into this. I've shared this in my courses that I do this, and I want to share it with you because it truly is life-changing. I believe that beauty comes from within, and your outer appearance reflects what's going on inside. So if what's going on inside is not put together, is painful, is not functioning properly, it's going to show up in your skin, in your hair, your facial expressions. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is something that I do once a month. And what this is I get a colonic. It's also known as colon hydrotherapy. So I have to be careful to explain this because I don't want to get banned on YouTube. What you do when you go and get a colonic is you go to this spa-like environment and you lay down on your back and you work with a nurse, somebody who's very safe, very, very kind, and they put something in your body, let's just say from the rear end, something goes in you, and your whole colon is instantly flushed with warm water. So what is happening during this process? It takes about an hour. You're totally relaxed. It's totally pain-free. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. You're laying back and you can see next to you all of the built up toxins and waste that is sitting in your gut, that is sitting in your colon. Most people today are so backed up in their digestive system and they have no idea. They're going to the bathroom, going number 2 every single day, but they still have toxins that are backed up sitting in their colon from years ago. This is processed food, blocked emotions, and trauma, and it sits in our gut until we have something like this to come and physically flush it out. Oh my gosh, my girls, it has changed my life. I've been doing this for a few years and I just got one yesterday. I feel so good. And when you're done, your colon, everything has been pushed out, your gut is now restored. Your body is healthy. You feel light, you just feel so refreshed. And what happens for me, a few things that I notice. Number 1, my skin clears up. My skin always is so glowy and just so smooth a couple days, a couple weeks after getting this done. Number 2 is my mood. My mood is so good. My family, my friends just say, oh, you're so happy. It's because I don't have waste that is sitting in my gut. It's all been flushed out. It's kind of cool to watch. I like watching it come out in the tube. Some people don't. I usually read my book and I just relax in there for an hour. It feels so, so good. I used to always struggle with acne. You girls know this. I have older videos on this. And for the longest time I would use creams and I was even on Accutane, all these things that I would put in my body that hurt my body. All I needed to do was flush out my gut. I had very poor gut health. So colonics are going to help you do this. I know it can be scary to go and get this done. Find a place that you feel safe with. If you live in Las Vegas, message me because I will have a place for you. Maybe I'll put it in the comments below. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I've got so many goodies to share with you and I have to leave for an appointment in like 30 minutes. Okay, number 2. I don't know where I got this idea. Actually, yes, I do. There was a resort that I was at in Mexico last year. It was so beautiful. It was such a special experience. And we did a spa day there. And when I was there for the spa day, they had this water. It was this green water filled with ice and cucumbers, and in the water they had put chlorophyll drops, which is this. I don't know if you girls can see that. They put this in the water. I went and got a massage, and then I went down to the steam room and sauna. I drank so much of this water, like maybe half a gallon of this water in this one sitting. I drank so much of it. The next day, I felt on cloud 9. I woke up, my skin was glowing. I went to the bathroom so easily. You girls know that's usually a problem for me on vacation. And I just felt so alive and healthy, and my appetite was good, and I wasn't craving salty foods, sugary foods. What happened is I drank this detox water and I didn't know it. I've never had this before. I've heard so many good things about chlorophyll. So what this is a plant. Chlorophyll, I'm sorry girls, I wish that I had more research to know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's natural. It comes from plants and it's very, very good and detoxing for your body. So what I started doing maybe a couple times a week is I take a couple drops of it. I get this from Sprouts, my favorite store in the world, and I put 15 drops in a glass. I fill that glass with ice, fill it with water, and then what I do is I squeeze in half a lemon. Whenever I feel sluggish or whenever I come back from the steam room or sauna, I make this and I feel so good. If I've been eating junk food, if I've been in a low mood, I know something's not right in my body. I go and make this drink and I feel so good. I swear this has just changed my skin and just how I feel within. So that is number one. Here's something that I want to note too. This is a little bit more on the inner work side, which we'll talk about. I'm so excited. If you are struggling with discipline, especially with health or food, I want you to start paying for your health. Start paying to get things like colonics. Start paying to work with a nutritionist or a personal trainer, because here's what's going to happen. You are going to trick your subconscious mind. It's going to go, wait a second, we just spent $75 getting this colonic. We're not going to go and put in junk food to our body. No way. You just paid so much for it. So this is a hack for you. If you're lacking discipline, start paying, start investing for your health. And you will get it together. Trust me. I've been eating so clean. I had family in town last night. We went out to this delicious Italian place and my brother works there as a server. And all I wanted was this delicious pizza that I get. It's this dairy-free pizza, but when I got the colonic, I thought, I don't want to pour all of this enriched flour and, you know, all this sugar into my body. And I got this harvest salad with chicken, and I just felt so much more excited for that than to go and put something unhealthy in my body. What I will say, there's always a time for moderation. There's always a time to splurge. So I'm not saying I never eat junk food. I do. I love my junk food once in a while, like French fries and pizzas, but it's not what I crave because I've invested so much in my health that that's actually a turn off for me. It's not attractive to me. I love nourishing my body and my soul. Oh my gosh, I wish that I had my cup. So many of you girls have this cup. It's on my website, thefeminineglow.com, and it has an affirmation on it. It says, "It is my honor to love and nourish my body," on this cup. Thank you girls for sending me the pictures when you buy it. It is so special to see you using that cup because it's like a reminder. What you put in your body is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Okay, next one. And I promise this isn't all about food. I have some fun hair stuff too. So here's something, okay. I've been telling my family and friends this and I don't have an explanation for it, but I just know for my body, it works. What I will eat maybe 4 to 5 times a week is steamed carrots. I at least have steamed carrots with dinner or with lunch. Something about carrots, I started eating them, not the biggest fan, but I started eating them and my skin just started glowing. But here's something crazier. My skin started changing color. It's like the complexion was so much smoother and so much more even. So rather than red and like pale spots and more tan spots, everything was just this beautiful complexion. And I started researching how carrots actually do change the color of your skin. My mom told me when I was a baby she would always feed me carrots and I would turn orange. I don't know if it's like this for I just dropped that on you and I move on. Okay, I know that's crazy, but she told me that this is true. And I looked it up and apparently carrots do impact the color of your skin. It adds more vibrancy and health and nutrients. So carrots, I love. Here's something else. I don't know, I haven't researched this yet, but all I know is when I eat this for dinner, I wake up the next day and feel so good and my skin is nice. What it is steamed spinach. So just a couple handfuls of spinach that when you steam it, it's literally like this much. And then I pour on balsamic vinegar, just pure balsamic vinegar. I add hemp seeds and I add avocado. My girls, something about this mixture clears my skin and makes me feel so good. I think it's the combo of the spinach and the balsamic vinegar. Spinach has a lot of good antioxidants, so good for your health, so good for your skin. The balsamic vinegar, I don't know what it is, but my body just loves it and feels so good. The better you feel, the better you show up because you're more connected to your feminine energy. Feminine energy is rooted in feeling alive and energetic and beautiful. So there's certain beauty hacks that I'm giving you that have made me feel this way. Try them, see if it works for your body. If not, there's something else. Okay, also I suggest watching my what I eat in a day videos. I have so many recipes. I show you all of the vitamins. I'm a huge vitamin girl. You girls know this. And I have, I think, 3 what I eat in a day videos. Okay, so here's some fun stuff. I love talking about hair. I've always been obsessed with hair. If you look at my videos from like 10 years ago when I was 14, I would make like coconut oil hair masks and how to detangle curly hair. I just always loved it so much. And last year I really started focusing on growing my hair, having healthy hair, and I was looking in the mirror the other day and realized, oh my gosh, my hair has grown so much this year. I don't have extensions, never had those. Here's some things that I do. Number one, this is such a good beauty hack, is I started using hair oils every single day, twice a day. I love smelling good. And I'm also a huge, what is it called? Like natural girly. I don't love a lot of chemicals. So rather than always spraying on perfume, I'm always putting on hair oil. This is my absolute favorite. This is Moroccan oil. Nothing in this video is sponsored. I get this from Sephora. Every day I will go and put a couple drops, thought it was empty. Oh my gosh, it almost is. I will go and put a couple of drops on the end of my hair, just like this. It smells so good. Every time my friends hug me, they're like, Alexis, what is this? It smells so good. So if you just start adding hair oils, your hair is going to get so healthy, but also you are going to feel good. You're smelling good, people are complimenting you. Put the extras on your skin like this and watch your hair grow. I was having this conversation in a mastermind that I'm a part of with about 15 women, and we were talking about hair. And something that I shared with them that I learned recently is that hair is a reflection of the nervous system. Your nervous system carries information about your DNA, about how rested, how relaxed your body is. So people who have very full and healthy hair, it reflects that their nervous system most of the time is balanced. So when I was always in survival mode, oh my gosh, this is such a big part of inner work. Every single course, you girls know I talk about survival mode. It's so important that even before I go into talking about money in the gold vault, talking about dark feminine energy and seductively savage, healing survival mode is the foundation. You have to do it. Otherwise, you cannot move to that level of inner work. Same thing with hair. If you want to feel beautiful, if you want to be rested and healthy, the definition of beautiful is healthy. It's vibrating, it's glowing from within. If you want to be healthy, you have to get out of that fight or flight. Sadly, we don't have time to go into it in this video, but I have almost every live stream, I think I've talked about it with you girls, but I will try to link it in the description below too, a video that I have. Okay, so I use this hair oil, love it so much. I don't know what is in this bottle. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's changed my life and that it's changed my hair. I would always see this on TikTok and I would think, oh, do I want to buy it? No. I used to use awwlexis. Honestly, I was never a fan. I didn't see a difference. I didn't get what the hype was, so I was so hesitant to try this. K18. So this is a I'm not even going to try to say that, leave-in molecular repair hair mask. So I believe this helps repair the bonds in your hair. It's so much deeper. Just look it up because I'm sure they'll have information on their website. I don't know what this is, but it is magic in a bottle. It is so good. I use this maybe once a month. If you've never used it before, read the instructions because there's a certain way that you have to do it where it's every time you wash your hair for 6 weeks, you use this and then you switch to once a month for maintenance. I get keratin treatments. This is very, very similar to the way that it completely reshapes your hair and brings it back to life. It's stronger, it's shinier, it has grown so much. So I think this just has something that my hair has been missing. It's literally liquid gold for my hair. And I love it. So that's something that I use. Try it out if you're interested. As I mentioned, I also do get keratin treatments. That really helps to reduce the frizz in my hair. I get those twice a year. I started getting those in 2022 and I love them. My hair is so much easier to comb through, so much easier to maintain. My curly girls, no, it does not take the curl out of your hair, but you have to go to somebody who really knows what they're doing. My girl that I go to, I told her I do not want to lose my curls. I just want to reduce the frizz. And it depends on how many times they straighten with a flat iron the product while it's in your hair. That will determine how loose it makes your curls. So I love my curls. I want to keep them. I don't love the frizz so much. So I love keratin treatments. Okay, moving on to this last one, and then we'll move to the inner work part, which, oh, this is my gold. You know, your girls know I love teaching this. What I do at night is I use Jamaican black castor oil on my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So I have a spoolie. I took one from Sephora like years ago and I still use it. I know that I should buy them on Amazon. Don't worry, I clean it, it's safe. So I take this spoolie, I put Jamaican black castor oil, I just get it from Amazon. I have my Amazon storefront link in the description below, by the way. I put that on my fingers and then I will take the spoolie, rub it around, put it on my eyebrows. I do have makeup on, but my eyebrows have grown so much. Watch my original YouTube videos if you want to cringe a little bit. Look at my eyebrows back in those. Night and day difference. It is so much healthier and thicker and stronger. And I also put them on my eyelashes. I've never had eyelash extensions. I don't plan to have them. I think women look so beautiful with their natural lashes. Every single time a woman takes off her extensions and I see her, it's like, I can see her eyes. They're so open. They're so beautiful. I really believe that the best makeup, the best applications enhance beauty. They don't take away from it. They're not supposed to add so much that it doesn't look like you. Your face, I was talking about this at the Goddess Unleashed Hawaii retreat, which, oh, my girls, thank you for all your sweet comments on the vlog. That was so fun to take you with that journey. So I hosted my first retreat a few weeks ago and I was telling the girls how they were asking about how I felt about plastic surgery. I've never had plastic surgery, never had Botox, filler, nothing like that. What I believe is that our face is designed to flow in harmony, and this is actually a scientific fact now. So every feature is placed perfectly on your face to flow in harmony. So when you add things like filler or when you add things like massive lash extensions, part of that harmony, the flow of it is disrupted, and the way that you are made is thrown off. It's unbalanced from how your face is supposed to flow. So what I will say though is do things that make you feel happy. If adding extensions, adding filler, Botox makes you feel happy, your happiness is what's going to radiate your beauty. Absolutely do it. I do not think that you need to though. I do not think that it's something that is really going to make a drastic difference. I have a lot of friends who have had plastic surgery and they say in the beginning it felt good, but that root of not feeling worthy was still not met because the true inner work was not done. So you do not have to modify anything. You can if you want, of course, I fully support that, but just know that your face, that your body was designed to flow in harmony. Okay, so moving on to the inner work part. Let me check the time. Oh, okay, I don't want to rush, but we're gonna have to. I have a nail appointment, so that's why I'm kind of rushing. I'm also really excited to show you girls the nails that I get because my friend just opened up a nail business and I'm gonna go and support her, so I cannot wait to see her designs. Okay, on the internal inner work side. First of all, what I want to say if you are new to inner work is what I call personal development for the soul. I'm an inner work and a feminine energy coach. Every single one of my courses is rooted in inner work. Inner work has changed my life. It has changed my income, my relationships, my skin, my health, everything. So inner work is just simply becoming conscious of the unconscious and learning your patterns, healing old wounds, reviving yourself back to the way that you were designed before the world kind of came and impacted you. Think of children, how much they glow. They're like angels. They're just so full of life. Inner work is what takes you back to that. Okay, so here is some inner work. I purposely did this last because if you've made it to this point, then you're going to understand this. What I started doing, this is a little bit newer, I've done this in the past few weeks, is I started smiling randomly. And I know that this could sound crazy, but trust me on this. I had read in a book a long time ago that you can trick your subconscious into feeling an emotion if you were to practice that emotion. So for example, let's say you're feeling down and you just force yourself to smile. You are tricking your subconscious because now that your muscles are being pulled up, your brain goes, wait, our body is physically smiling. Let's now chemically change the mental to match. That is what happens. That is why it's like this with everything. Even in my money course, the Gold Vault that I'm teaching, I talk about how start acting out the physical first and then it comes to you. So for example, one of the activities that I gave my girls was to go and try on their dream piece of jewelry, something that they felt a little bit uncomfortable doing. I knew that this would happen. 99% of them went to stores that they thought, oh, it's so weird to be in here, I can't afford this, and they ended up buying the jewelry, either that day or a day later. What happened is they had just made a quantum leap. They made what felt so far in advance, they brought it to physical reality now because they erased the steps that it would need to take to get there. I love quantum physics so much. If you really love this content, look into the courses because that's where we go more into depth. But I give that example to say you trick your mind into receiving the physical. That is quantum physics, and you can speed up time. You can collapse time by doing this. So, for example, if I was sad, let's say the whole day was going to be sad for me because I was frowning and decided this. If I start smiling, start skipping around the house, suddenly I speed up time. That whole 24 hours I was supposed to feel sad, now I only feel sad for 2 hours because I'm practicing being happy, and the chemicals in my brain have to start matching that. So it also changes your face shape. I have a family member who it's so heartbreaking to see. You can see the anger and the grief on their face. They have not done any work at all. We actually are, so they're a family member, but we are not in contact. This family member, though, has so much that they carry in their body physically, so much trauma, so many wounds, it shows on their face. Look around at people when you're walking down the street next time, look at their face. If their face is tight, if their face looks angry, I'm not talking about resting bee face, that's something completely different. I'm talking about they have a frown. They have muscles where their face is being pulled together very tight. That is a reflection of what's going on internally. They have been stuck in a wound, they have been stuck in a trauma that is no longer happening. Let's say that somebody cut them off while they're driving and they get angry. People who do not know how to do inner work hold that anger in their body. They don't know how to release it. They don't know how to remove that. You, my girl, if you've been with me, you already know how to do this. It's things like shaking your body, somatic releases, moving, dancing, breathing, journaling, crying. It's doing an emotional release to physically move that emotion out of your body. Going back to the face though, whatever emotion you are thinking of, it is being shown on your face. So make sure that you are thinking positive, high vibrational thoughts. Otherwise your face is going to get stuck. My mom used to always tell my siblings and I, we would always make silly faces and goofy faces to her, like stick out our tongue and stuff. And she would tell us, your face is gonna get stuck like that. And we would always think, no, she's just trying to do that because she's a mom. No, your face gets stuck in the patterns that you repeat. So make sure that if you are feeling a low vibrational emotion, ask yourself, is this what I want my face to look like? Do I want to be stuck looking angry, looking full of shame, looking super sad? No, you want to be happy and glowing and vibrant. So start doing this like 3 times a day when you wake. Okay, when I wake up, it's so funny. When I wake up, even if I had a nightmare, like, oh my gosh, the other night I had the worst nightmare. I woke up. Okay, I'm not going to have my face stuck like this all day. So just be conscious and start practicing, start playing. As you girls know, I always say, start playing with the emotion that you want to live, that you want to run throughout your body. Okay, something else that I started doing, this is also more on the physical, but also the inner work side, is I am such a big fitness girl. I love working out. I love taking care of myself and going to the gym. However, what I started doing in these last few months is not going to the gym the week before my period, or just doing light workouts like a walk. I don't know, but the more that I connect to my feminine energy, the more my body tells me, do this, stop doing this. And something it told me to do is stop working out the week before my period. How I knew is because there was so much resistance to do it. And I stopped doing it and my body became better and healthier and more toned. I'm like, what's going on? Now I'm only working out 3 weeks out of the month instead of 4, and my body's looking better. My face is even looking more toned. What happened is I was putting myself in a high stress environment. The week before my period, our bodies are very naturally highly stressed. So what I was doing is increasing that stress, forcing myself to do something I didn't want to do, and as a result, my body was activating stress, throwing off my digestive system, throwing off my hormones, and increasing the weight, increasing the way that my body would hold on to food and trauma and water. So I started relaxing my body. Now the week before my period, I look forward to it. I wake up around 8, go for a walk if I'm feeling it, get some sun in, and I feel so much better. So that's a hack that I started doing, and my body has changed. My heart has changed. I'm so much happier. Something I'm really excited for, you girls know I'm moving to Dubai very, very soon. I cannot wait to just go and jump in the ocean. I live in Las Vegas. There's desert all around. I am such a huge fan of the ocean. I love being near the water, and I've just been craving that my whole life. So I'm so excited to be here. And when I was visiting Dubai in October, I was in the ocean for a while, and I noticed my mood was so much better. And I started to do some research. Why is it that when I'm in the ocean, why do I feel happier? Well, what I learned is that the ocean is full of magnesium. I had no idea. It's like you're swimming in nutrients, and that magnesium soaks into your body, fills up the nutrient deficiency that I had, and I was so much happier. I would sleep better. Magnesium decreases stress and helps your body to feel more relaxed. So if you don't live near an ocean, I recommend getting some magnesium spray. I have some in my bathroom. I don't use it anymore because I'm thinking I'll be in the ocean soon. But that's what I used to use, magnesium spray. It really helps your body to heal. Okay, so something else that I've started doing more on the inner work side is grounding. And you girls know that grounding is putting your feet on the grass, putting your feet on the soil, connecting to nature. What this does is not only all of the blocked emotions and the tightness in your body releases it into the earth, but you also pull up the high vibration that the earth naturally has. Plants, anything that's living has a vibration. We are supposed to touch the ground with our feet. What has happened is now we have socks, now we have shoes. With evolution, it comes more technology, and unfortunately we've become disconnected from nature. Every time we disconnect from nature because of an evolutionary change, what happens is our body and our hormones and our beauty is thrown off. We get our beauty from nature. And our bodies naturally know how to do it. So going and connecting with soil, there's so much research that it reduces blood pressure, lowers stress, increases dopamine, increases serotonin in your mind. What I've started doing on top of that, though, is planting my feet more firmly throughout the day, actually energetically grounding myself. So I started doing this when I would teach my courses, and here's what my students would say. Alexis, there's so much more power in your voice. There's a different level that you're teaching us at. What is different? What they didn't know is that while I was sitting and talking to them through Zoom, through the trainings, my feet were a little bit more solid. I was pushing them into the ground a little bit more than I used to. This made me feel stable, and it made my energy feel so grounded and connected to my body. I felt like I had a foundation. It almost felt like somebody had my back. So plant your feet more into the ground, especially if you are working on connecting to your dark feminine energy. Anytime you're playing with this new energy, plant your feet on the ground, and you will have more power, you will have more emphasis in your energy. Something else that I've started doing, actually I've been doing this my whole life, but even more so in the past year, is spending more time with my girlfriends. I have 5 women in my life that are my best girlfriends. They have the best values. They're so genuine, so supportive. I want them all to be here with me so that we can make a video on female friendships, because that is one of the most special parts of my life. Never have I ever felt envy, jealousy, criticism, competition from them. I have felt this with friends in the past. They have been gone from my life for a while. And because I made that decision, I'm not a match for these types of friends. Only healthy, conscious women are a part of my circle. So these girls, oh, I love them. If you watch my Hawaii retreat vlog, you'll see that I took my best friends with me to this retreat. It's just so magical, the power of sisterhood. One thing, okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to share this, but I feel like I just need to. I just finished watching the show Dubai Bling. It was so cute, so funny, and I was looking for a new show to watch. So I started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm not really a big fan of reality TV. I started watching the first episode, and something that Kim was saying is when Kylie was pregnant, she could tell that Kylie was having a boy, and for her second child. And Kylie asked, well, how do you know I'm having a boy? And what Kim said really shocked me. She goes, it's because you're prettier in this pregnancy than the first one. I thought, oh my gosh, Kim is savage. But she goes, what happens when you carry a girl is that the girl takes your beauty. And I haven't researched this. I don't know how scientifically true this is, but part of me resonates with this. I have never had kids yet, but what I see a lot of the times is when you are with the wrong types of friends, with the wrong types of women, they take your beauty. And it's because they're draining you physically and energetically. What I've taught you, girls, something that I found to be true in my life is with feminine energy, healthy, conscious women coming together, it is the one place that it is equal feminine energy exchange, and it builds. I think I talk about this in the Master Your Feminine Energy course. So what I mean by this is, let's say that I came together with one of my best friends, Andy. When we come together and we're talking and we're hugging and we're just having our girl time, that feminine energy is being equally exchanged. I'm not taking anything from her. She's not taking anything from me. What happens, because we are both at the same vibration, is we raise each other higher. That feminine energy builds excitement off each other. What happens when you do that? Your beauty increases, because now you have more feminine energy. You've exchanged some, you've taken some, and together you've built each other up. So sisterhood, it's so much deeper than just those bonds. You are literally making each other more beautiful. Or the opposite if you don't have healthy friends. I already have a YouTube video called How to Make Healthy Female Friendships on my channel as well. So it's the energetic exchange of feminine energy that really elevates your beauty. I just love my girls. They're such an important part of my life. Another relationship that's very important for me is my relationship with God and Jesus. I'm Christian, and that relationship with God has healed me. You girls know that that has healed my father wound. What I do is I take time every night before I go to bed to pray, to drop into my body, to just speak with God, to listen to God. Most of the time, the ideas that I get for what to bring here or what to bring to my courses, they come from that prayer time with God. He will drop divine whispers to me, such as start teaching women how to make money. Start teaching women how to access more of their confidence and their assertiveness with their dark feminine energy. Things that I'm scared to do, I feel worthy to do it because God says, I will deliver the message. You just need to set this up and I will speak through you. Most of the videos, the live streams, I don't feel that it's me speaking, it's God speaking. I'm just opening myself up. So that relationship with God, because I feel safe with God, because I feel so safe with that relationship with my Father, now I can rest more in my feminine energy. Feminine energy needs safety to thrive. So I never feel judged. I feel fully accepted, fully loved, because God has sent His Son into the world to be a sacrifice for me. And I love having the Holy Spirit with me. That adds so much grounding to my life as well. Okay, what else do I want to say? Okay, there's two more. Okay, I'm gonna say this super quick. I'm so sorry, girls, that I'm rushing. So one is called somatic shaking. I talked about this when I was talking about the face and holding anger, holding emotions. Somatic shaking, I talk about this in Master Your Feminine Energy. It's just simply shaking off the blocked emotions in your body. So I want to do a demonstration for you, but I can't stand right now. I might look crazy on this camera doing this right here too. Look up a video of somatic shaking. It's S-O-M-A-T-I-C. It removes the stuck emotion out of your body. What happens when you do this is now your body is loose. Now that feminine energy, the creativity, the inspiration can flow through you. I talk about this in the Gold Vault course, that your gold, your wealth, your abundance sits in your creativity. It's not something that, so for example, last year I had my very first six-figure year, or six-figure month. That did not come by sitting, what would feel good to do right now? How can I make money? No, it came from doing all of this inner work that I teach you and then saying, ooh, I feel really inspired to create this. I had a clear vessel. It wasn't full of stuck emotions and blocked trauma. Now I could say, ooh, I'm excited to do this. I brought this passion to life. I created something and it just happened to make so much money. When you connect to feminine energy, I love seeing this in my girls who are in my courses. Every time you connect deeper to feminine energy, you make money. It's just the cherry on top. It's because you are now the vibrational match for it. Money loves people who are happy to receive. It loves women who are flowing in feminine energy and abundance, because it knows if it swims to your pockets, you will multiply it. You will share it with others. You will share your light with others. So somatic shaking, just simply loosen up your body. It's one of the easiest ways to heal and do inner work. And then last but not least, doing one thing that I fear every single day. Oh, I might have to do a live stream because I did something yesterday that I feared. I'll definitely share this in another video. Do one thing that you fear every single day and it will level up your confidence. Oh my gosh, my girls, I've never felt more confident because every day I do something that breaks that what is it called? Like a border that I had in my mind that I can only go this far. No, what happens if I stretch it and I do something that I'm scared of? Now I know anything that I think of, I can do. My shoulders come back, I stand up taller, my mind is more assertive, my mind is more powerful because I've taught myself anything that I dream of, I can bring it to life. I don't fear anything. And if I fear it, now it's time to do some inner work. I get excited because if I face that fear, I know I've just leveled up myself as a woman. So do one thing that you fear every single day, even if that thing is ending a relationship that is toxic, or maybe it's deciding to cook all healthy meals and throw the junk food away. Not throw away, but donate clothes that no longer align with you, that you're still trying to hold on to. Girl, that's an old identity that's trying to be removed, a new identity is trying to come in. Allow yourself to follow those divine whispers, to follow your heart. That will not only level up your inner work, but also your beauty. You're going to be so filled with feminine energy that you're just glowing from within. So my girls, have so much fun playing around with these beauty hacks. Share with me anything that you have tried that you love, or anything that you do in your own life that makes an impact. The Glow Girls would love to hear it. So go ahead and share it in the comments below. Also, I have a group just for us Glow Girls here on YouTube. It's through my website, thefeminineglow.com, and it's kind of like a Discord group. So there's maybe 1,500 girls in there sharing feminine energy hacks, asking each other questions. I'm in this group as well. If you want a community, that is the place to go. Also, my advanced level trainings are in the form of my courses, also at thefeminineglow.com. All right, my girls, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.